Hey everybody, thanks for pressing play. In this video I want to show you this car here. This is a 2020 Honda Civic 1.5. And this particular car is the 182 horsepower 1.5 VTEC Turbo S design. These are one of my favourite cars that we've ever sold here at the garage, and in this video I'm going to show you around all the features that are on the outside and the inside of the car, and we're going to have a drive in the car as well. And by the end of the video then you'll have a really good idea why I'm so enthusiastic about these cars. If there's any information you want on this car, Brian is my name and my contact number 086 843 1945 if you want information about the car or trading in your car or finance or warranty or any information you want. I think the best place to start the video then is by driving the car, because this car is all about driving. It's an exciting car to drive, so let's see what it's like. I always love driving these cars. They're really wide on the road. You have that boost gauge in through the centre as well. The gear change is lovely. They sit on a back road really well, and they're definitely one of the nicest cars that I think I've ever sold and had the chance to be able to drive quite regularly. So the Civics, like we're saying, it's a 182 horsepower engine. It's got a VTEC setup, so and it's got a turbocharger as well. So in terms of 0 up to 100 kilometers an hour, you're at about maybe 8 seconds or so. And it's just a really satisfying drive overall. These are the kind of car, they're quick, they're enjoyable to drive, but you don't get the, I suppose, the expensive running costs of a really high performance car or insurance or tax or anything like that. And like you're saying, on a back road, they sit on a road really nice, especially on a road like this with lots of bumps and compressions and turns. It's a fun drive. I always love getting the chance to grab the keys of one of these and drive them home, and this car is no different. This is a really nice one actually, with nearly 16,000 kilometers from new, and it's really nice condition throughout. And they got some good safety features as well. So there's things like lane keep assist, so it's trying to basically keep the car dead centre on the lanes. You don't have to use it, but it's there as a safety option, and it even warns you if your hands haven't been on the steering for a while, and it also warns you if you drift out of your lane as well. And the other thing as well is the cruise control when you're on a motorway, well actually anywhere, you can set it that basically it follows the car in front, so when they slow down, you slow down as well, which again is really handy on a long run. It makes you feel nice and comfortable without having to use your feet the whole time. So these cars drive really well, but you know what, I think they're really cool looking as well. And it's the kind of car I've pulled into petrol stations in these cars, even when they came out first. People used to turn their heads because they'd look at it twice and, you know, they'd wonder what it was, and that was just the 1 litre version. But when they saw the 1.5 like this with the extra features on it, like the exhaust and the skirts, it really stood out and it captures people's attention. It's an unusual looking car, but I think that's a really good thing. So let me just show you around some of the features that are on the likes of this 1.5 that weren't available in 2020 or early 2020 on some of the other models. So there's nice headlight washers, and the front fog lights were LED as well, unique to the 1.5. It also had a skirt on the front, which was a nice piano black finish. It had piano black side skirts, which really matched the dark diamond cut wheels. There's LED indicators, LED full and dipped headlights, which I think are really classy and upmarket looking as well. Now the taillights on all the Civics were a nice LED, and especially when you drove behind them at night, it was a really distinctive look. But the 1.5 also had a black skirt down low on the bumper as well. And it has that really cool exhaust, and the exhaust, it looks really nice, but it's actually functional, and there's a lovely little hum off it when you're driving it. And like what you saw when we were driving the car, it also has that boost meter as well, which if you're 10 years of age psychologically like me, then you'll really get some enjoyment out of that. In terms of the boot, we have a hatchback Honda Civic at home, for the reason being the boot is really big in them. So this one's in really nice condition. There is, actually that was just a paint protection package that was put onto this car when it was brand new, so they don't all come with that. And over here then you can slide this across, and if you've anything awkward you can load it up along there, and it allows flexibility. But that will cover the boot, and also this one up here, which is built into the boot lid, also provides protection, and the rear windows are tinted anyway, so it's really hard to see what's in the side of the car. The other thing on those cars then is they have this massive load area when you let the back seats down, so you have, I suppose, space that's comparable to a car style van, but it's really easy to do. Moving into the back of the car then, there's nice brushed aluminium here. There is a tweeter up here and a speaker here. So basically 2 speakers in the doors, and the front are actually the same. So it's an excellent sound system. 3 head restraints across the back, 3 3-point safety belts, Isofix over here, Isofix on the other side, and an armrest with a drinks holder as well, and a kangaroo pocket on the other side. And like what we saw, the windows are tinted as well, which is really useful if you have small children. And in terms of space in the back, like, I've thought about these cars. I was even driving this car over the weekend. These are an excellent family car. If I had my choice and someone said, here's 30 or 40 grand, go buy a car you want, this is exactly what I'd buy. It's quick, it's got some practical stuff going on, but it's very, very, I don't know, it's me, I like it. And I hope maybe if you're looking at this, you're somebody that's the same as me as well. For somebody that wants something just a little bit different, Audis and BMWs and all that stuff, they're lovely, but I want something just a little bit different. Up front then, usual stuff over here, like electrics for windows and mirrors. There's nice brushed aluminium pedals along through there. This seat then is, oops, get my keys out of the way. So that's completely height adjustable, and there is lumbar support for lower back. This car is in really nice condition. These are actually anti-whiplash head restraints, so you can pull them forward and reduces whiplash in the event of an accident, which happens when your head gets jolted backwards. And sitting in the car then, this is the view you're going to have around you. So there is a drinks holder in here with a USB connector back there, 2 drinks holders in through here, electronic park brake. There's an area that I can push down through here, and that allows me then to pull wires and access a HDMI port, USB in through there as well. If I move up onto the heating then, I've got climate control in through there. I've got different temperatures on each side of the car with front and rear windscreen demister, and rear windscreen demister, which also links to the wing mirrors as well. I got front parking sensors and I've got rear parking sensors, and I've got a rear mounted camera as well with different modes and also dynamic trajectory. And the screen is all touch and swipe. I've got navigation in through here, which is Garmin. I've got phone for using calls, audio from the different sources, and smartphone connection, which basically means you're going to have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. It's already got maps, but that means you can use things like Google Maps and other apps like Spotify and even WhatsApp and all that kind of stuff as well. Over here then, the headlights are automated, so they come on at night time by themselves, but they also go full and dip by themselves, and the wipers are completely automated as well. The cruise control we talked about and the lane keep assist earlier on, and over here then, that's the iMid, which changes information, average speed, fuel efficiency, all that kind of stuff up through here. Bluetooth controls there, and then audio controls in through here. And it's a really safe car. Like you've seen, it's got some of the safety features along through here, but it's got some of the old school safety as well. Side impact protection beams, curtain airbag, airbags in front, and that's the same for the passenger as well. So they're a very, very safe car too. Down low here, keeping on the theme of safety, it's autonomous braking. If you don't hit the brakes under 30 kilometers an hour, it's going to try and stop you if you're going to impact something. And things like a headlight washer and some of the other features we talked about, like lane departure and parking sensors too. For me, this is a super awesome car. I really, really like it. And actually, one thing I haven't even told you about yet, these are gone. They don't make them anymore. So at the time of the video, this black one over here is the very, very last brand new 1.5 we're ever going to have, brand new. So this here, once that black one sells, which I think it might in the next couple of days, we are now down to exactly what you see here and any other stock that comes through. So here's the thing about it. Every car in the next, at the time of the video again, in the next couple of days or weeks is going to be registered brand new, which means there are no more brand new ones. Which means if you want one of these, every one of them on the road is one of the cars you're going to have to buy, because it's going to have to be pre-owned like this. That's fine, but the mileage is going to keep continually going up on those cars. So over time, low mileage examples are going to be more and more difficult to get. This car was a one owner car from new. This car originally was one owner, and that person, they buy a new car every single year. So that was fine, they traded it back in. The second owner who bought it, their circumstances changed after a couple of months of ownership, and so they've had to trade it back in. So I think there's an excellent opportunity for someone to buy a really nice, well-maintained, low mileage 1.5S design. This is a savage car, I love it. And if no one buys it, I'll be quite happy, because I'll still get the chance to drive it every now and then. But my experience in these S designs is they sell pretty quick, because there's not too many of them around, and I think there's a bit of a following starting to come about for them now, because they're not hard to insure, and some of the people like myself used to like some of the fast Hondas years ago, so it's a good way to get back into that kind of stuff, but actually still have a nice respectable family car too. Anyway, if you want information on the car, Brian's my name, 086 843 1945. Hopefully the car's of interest, because it's really cool. And thanks a million for watching. If I've missed anything, just let me know in the comment section if you're watching on YouTube, and I'll follow it up for you. Or if you're in Ireland and you want to buy the car, call, text, WhatsApp 086 843 1945. Thank you for watching.